Do you guys ever feel like your butt looks like an inverted triangle? Be honest. As you can tell from the title, from the thumbnail, today we are talking about how to get that hourglass glute shape in the gym, regardless of what type of glute shape you are naturally starting with. The context of this video is I received a comment earlier last week asking if I could make a video for people who have naturally inverted triangle booties, which got me to thinking like, oh, that is like another booty shape, I guess, because I had always struggled with having more of like a square butt shape. But after a quick Google search, I realized there are like four distinctive booty shapes. There's square and inverted triangle, which are typically the two that most people have. So I completely resonated with this, and I thought I might as well make a video for people out there who are struggling with either of the two, and I can help you guys achieve the other two glute shapes, I guess, that exist in the world according to Google. If this sounds like something you are interested in, don't forget to give this video a like and leave a comment down below saying hourglass glute goals if you want more videos like this. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So after a quick little Google search, as I kind of mentioned in the intro, I found that there are four different booty shape types. There is the inverted triangle shape, the square shape, then there is the heart shape or like upside down heart or pear, and then the last one is just round. So we're gonna kind of like go through those different types, and then for the first two mentioned, the square and the inverted triangle, I'm gonna give tips and tricks how to kind of navigate that booty shape. So let's get into the first shape, which is round, which is a desirable shape typically. Round is pretty much that bubble butt look. I would classify it as a well-rounded booty. There was absolutely no pun intended with that. I'm so sorry, but yeah, so I say well-rounded in the sense that every single muscle group that comprises the glutes was worked equally, allowing for this bubble butt shape. So I would say the two major indicators of this bubble butt look is a well-defined under booty, but then also a well-defined upper booty as well, or that shelf almost that people will talk about. So in order to target those under glutes as mentioned, or that under booty, that is the gluteus maximus, most compound exercises or workouts will target the gluteus maximus. The main reason is because it is the biggest muscle of the glutes. It will take over during different exercises. So examples of these compound lifts could be moves like squats, hip thrusts, glute bridges, RDLs. Although arguably all these exercises work to build the glutes, there is a definite focus on that under booty during each of these compound movements, which leads me directly into the next glute shape, which is the upside down heart or the pear shape booty. So this is the glute shape that really embodies that hourglass shape that a lot of people try to obtain. This is what I started out in my fitness journey wanting to get. The major indicators of this booty type are a snatched waist, but then it progressively leads into a bigger glute shape, with the fullest point being at the under booty. This is achieved through a focus on the under booty as well. This can be accomplished through compound movements. That being said, the progression of the curvature of the pear shape booty or the upside down heart booty can be attributed to working the outer glutes as well. And this is done through targeting the side glutes or the gluteus medius. This will help with that overall curvature, like I was explaining earlier. So having a lot of isolated movements, you will want to do more body weight workouts that incorporate the side booty or the gluteus medius. All right, so the first exercise that I am demonstrating is side ballet lifts. For this, I just balance myself at the bar or at the wall, and I lift up my leg to the side. I use my side glutes in order to lift. Next up, I'm demonstrating elevated clamshells, also another great side booty exercise. And then lastly are curtsy squats. I really like these because you can feel the stretch in your side glutes as you go down. I would recommend using dumbbells or a kettlebell, or even just using your body weight for these. So this will help create the illusion of curvature of a snatched waist and of fuller, rounder glutes, which ultimately leads me into the square booty shape, which is what I originally started out with. My main focus was to build that hourglass figure. So I kind of looked at the shape of my bum and I was like, okay, what do I want to work first? And I came to the conclusion that I wanted to first work on lower glutes. Reason being is because I wanted that fullness on the bottom. I felt like that was lacking. So that was the first area that I targeted. And as mentioned earlier, that was through targeting the Gluteus Maximus. So honestly, doing any type of glute focus workout helped. What helped even more was that mind to muscle connection. So I would think about growing the glutes as I was lifting. And I don't know if this was like a placebo effect, but I honestly feel like it did help me grow my glutes. So then once I achieved that under booty that I wanted, I realized that I also needed to work the side booty as well. And this was to achieve that rounder, fuller look, mainly because I was going for that hourglass look. I wanted to target more of the lower side glutes. So I went ahead and incorporated other isolated movements. This was done through supersetting with isolated body weight movements. This not only allows you to have that mind to muscle connection, but you also get to specifically target one muscle because you do not have to incorporate the entire group to do that compound lift. So take, for example, side ballet lifts. This is a very, very easy movement. I don't incorporate any type of weights when I do this. I just stand at the bar and I will lift my leg up to the side, but I will think about using my side glutes to lift instead of my quads or even just momentum to kick the leg up. I will do the movement with a purpose. So that's kind of where that comes into play. And I truly feel that incorporating these into your routine will help you start seeing definition in muscle groups that are a bit trickier to target. So this brings me to the last booty type, which is the inverted triangle. The first step is definitely to stretch. I was doing some research and I read that a lot of the reasoning for this glute shape is due to tight glute muscles. So what I would recommend first doing is just stretching. Go sit down on a mat or even at home and do some exercises that will really help stretch your glutes. I will link down below a video that I think helps with different glute stretches, but you can also just search on YouTube different stretches. Once you feel like you've had a good stretch in, the next step is to figure out what your booty shape is lacking. So if we look at an inverted triangle, it has more mass on the top and then less mass on the bottom, which for me, that is an indicator that we would need to work on the lower glutes first, or the gluteus maximus. And as mentioned earlier, this can be done through many, many compound movements. It can really be any glute workout out there will target your maximus. Get your booty in the gym and start squatting, start hip thrusting, have that mind to muscle connection. Think about your glutes. Think about that hinging of the hips. Think about the glutes growing. Think about pushing through your heels if you're doing squats. There's a bunch of different keywords or just thought process out there when you are lifting to go through to actually like target your glutes. You just got to find what works for you. So this kind of leads me into talking about mindfully working out or creating movement with purpose. What do I mean by this is, take for example, like a squat. There are so many different ways to target various muscle groups with a squat. You can target your core, you can target your back, you can target your quads, you can target your glutes, you can target your calves. Like, there are so many ways to target different muscle groups depending on the micro changes that you make within your form. So if you are to target your glutes, the main thing with squats is you want to lean back almost and place the weight more in your heels. And you want to think about that hinging motion of the hips. Begin making a habit of listening to your body and actively listen during a workout. Like, don't just think, oh, I'm in pain, I'm going to tune it out. Like, I just want to get through this workout, get the hell out of here. Actively listen to what your body is telling you. Actively listen to what parts of your body you're feeling it in. So when you squat, are you feeling it in your glutes? Like, do a self-scan, check on yourself during the workout, take care of yourself, act as your own friend, be like, hey, how are we feeling? Let's do a check-in. You will find that doing that more often than not will kind of help you keep track of if you're effectively working out or not. For the inverted triangle, once the under booty is developed, the other part you're going to want to work are the side booty or the gluteus medius. You are going to want to target the side booty through doing different isolated movements, making sure that you are doing mainly body weight movements. You're not incorporating heavy weight so you can effectively target those smaller muscle groups. So when you commit to doing a glute workout and you want to focus on building your outer glutes or your upper glutes, you may want to begin by incorporating supersets, with the second workout of the two being a body weight workout, so you can really have that mind to muscle and feel that isolation of the muscle group. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped. Comment Hourglass glute growth if you did find it helpful. Give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Most of you are not subscribed, so I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Bye.